Good morning, grade 6 learners. I'm glad that you're here watching the Valenzuela FB Live. I know that you're all excited to learn new and more exciting facts about the things around us. I'm Teacher Anne, your science therapeutic partner for today's episode. You already know the drill, grade 6 learners. Before we start, just type your name and the name of your school in our comment box. This is for me to acknowledge your attendance for this day. And if you want to ask some questions related to our topic, or you want to participate in our discussion, you may type it in our comment box. And please prepare your science module, notebook, and ballpen for taking down some important ideas. Our today's lesson is based on the most essential learning competencies in Science 6. Describe the appearance of uses of homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. And at the end of our lesson, you should be able to, number 1, describe the appearance of the combination of solid materials, solid and liquid materials, the appearance of the combination of liquid materials. Number 2, describe the characteristics of homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. And now that it's clear to you, I know that you are ready for our discussion today. Have you ever made a fruit salad? Or have you seen your mother making one? What are the common fruits that we may put in our fruit salad? Yes, we usually put slices of apple, pineapple tidbits, coconut meat or nyog, peaches, lychees, kao, and some condensed milk. And did you know that when you put together all the ingredients of the fruit salad, you are making a mixture? Let us first define the word mixture. A mixture is a combination of two or more substances that are not chemically combined. The substances are put together, but no new substance is formed. A mixture can come in any form. It may be solid, liquid, or in gaseous form. Vegetable salad, 3-in-1 coffee powder, chicken breading, and mixed nuts are all examples of solid mixture. The juice drink, hot coffee, chocolate drink, and milk are liquid mixtures. And the air that we breathe is a gaseous mixture. So for clearer understanding about our topic, let us first watch this video. In this activity, we will need the following materials. We have rice grains, mango seeds, iodized salt, a cup of water, vinegar, soy sauce, 3 clear cups or glasses, spoon, and a marker. So let's start. For our first mixture, let us label the clean cup as mixture A. And then, let us pour a tablespoon of rice grains and a tablespoon of mango seeds. Let's stir it. And set aside. For our second mixture, let us again label the second cup as mixture B. Let us pour the water into the another cup. And after that, let us add a tablespoon of iodized salt. Stir it and set aside. And for our third and last mixture, let's label again our third cup as mixture C. Let us pour 2 tablespoons of vinegar and 2 tablespoons of soy sauce in our clear cup. After that, let's stir it. And set aside. In what state are the mixtures in our activity? Let us look at mixture A. Can you describe the combination of rice grains and mango seeds? Yes, you are right. Mixture A is an example of solid to solid mixture, whereby you can still see the rice grains and seeds even if we mix it all together. When we say solid to solid mixtures, these are mixtures that consist of 2 or more different solid matter, just like the rice grains and mango seeds. In mixture A, we can identify or distinguish immediately the 2 components that we mix. Therefore, it is a heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture is a mixture having a non-uniform composition. The composition varies from one region to another with at least 2 phases that remain separate from each other, with clearly identifiable properties. It is a mixture that does not have a uniform composition and does not blend throughout. The individual substances or the components are recognizable or remain distinct. The phases or substances are all visible. Some other examples of heterogeneous mixtures are beach sand, vegetable salad, and cereal and milk. Now, let us look at the mixture B. Can you describe the appearance of it? Yes, mixture B is an example of solid to liquid mixture, wherein the salt completely dissolved in the water. The particles of salt seem to have disappeared, and the mixture appears to be just one substance. Solid to liquid mixtures are mixtures that consist of solid and liquid matter. In our example, salt is in solid state, while the water is a liquid. So when we mix it, you will notice that it forms a single substance. Therefore, mixture B is a homogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture is a mixture that has uniform composition throughout. It is a mixture in which components cannot be longer recognized after they have been mixed. Therefore, you cannot pick out components of a homogeneous mixture or use simple mechanical means to separate them. Same with our mixture C. We cannot recognize the components in it. The mixture C is an example of liquid-to-liquid mixture, whereby the two liquids, which is the soy sauce and the vinegar, mix completely to form a single substance. Alright, good job, grade 6 learners. If you enjoyed our discussion, just click the like or heart button below. For us to test your understanding about the characteristics of homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures, let's have this activity. Let us identify the following mixture. If the mixture posted is homogeneous mixture, kindly type HM. And if it is a heterogeneous mixture, type HT in our comment box. Are you ready? For our picture number 1, we have here a pizza. So type your answers below, HT or HM. You are right. Pizza is a solid-to-solid mixture. We can distinguish the components or the ingredients in that, and that is why the answer is HT. Good job. For our picture number 2, we have here sand and water. Comment down your answer. Good job, kids. Based on our picture, the sand and water is a heterogeneous mixture because we can still see the sand mixed with water. For our picture number 3, we have here a hot coffee. Comment down your answers if it is HT or HM. Again, hot coffee is a solid-to-liquid mixture. The coffee powder, which is in solid state, was dissolved completely in the hot water. Can we still identify the substances in it? If we cannot distinguish the components, therefore, the answer is HM or homogeneous mixture. And for our fourth picture, we have here the oil and water. What is your answer? Comment it down. Alright, the answer is HT. The oil and the water is a liquid-to-liquid mixture. When you add oil to a cup of water, the two don't mix with each other because oil is less dense than water. It will always float on top. And for our last picture, we have here a sugar and water. Is it HM or HT? Alright, the answer is HM or homogeneous mixture. The sugar will dissolve completely in the water and forms a single substance. You did a great job, and I'm glad that you learned a lot today. But before we end our discussion, let us proceed to our hashtag Ask Your Science Teacher time. So we have here one question from our viewer. Ma'am Ann, is soil an example of solid mixture? Yes, soil is an example of non-uniform mixture because we can still distinguish the pebbles and sand and some other substances in it. Other questions? So we have here, is it possible to have a combination of both gases? If yes, can you please provide an example? Yes, it is. And the best example is the air that we breathe. Air is a mixture of gases, 78% nitrogen and 21% oxygen, with traces of water vapor, carbon dioxide, argon, and various other components. Right? Sorry if we don't have enough time to answer all our questions today. But I know that your science teachers in your schools will help you with this. So don't forget to attend your virtual class tomorrow. But before we end our discussion, let us sum up all the important points in our lesson and remember the following. Mixtures can be found anywhere. It is a combination of two or more substances that are not chemically combined. The substances are put together but no new substance is formed. It may come in any form. It may be solid, liquid, or in gaseous form. Mixtures are classified according to how uniformly the substance present in them are mixed. They are either homogeneous or heterogeneous mixture. A homogeneous mixture is a mixture that has uniform composition throughout. It is a mixture in which components cannot be longer recognized after they have been mixed. While heterogeneous mixture is a mixture having a non-uniform composition. The composition varies from one region to another with at least two cases that remain separate from each other. It is a mixture that does not have a uniform composition. And for our homework, let us answer the activities on your module in Science, pages 6 and 7. Again, for our homework, answer the following activities on your module, pages 6 and 7. Once again, before we end our discussion, let me leave you this quotation. Life is a mixture of periods of joy and sorrows. Develop the courage to welcome it both with equal zeal. Thank you for listening and see you again next week for another Science Terrific episode here in Valenzuela FB Live.